Session 42 of Unit 4 of Industrial Relations and Labour Legislation of 6th semester BBA of Mangalore University. In this session, we shall study the meaning of red hot stove rule and its features. Without the continual support and regard of the subordinates, no manager can get the things done. But disciplinary action against a delinquent employee is painful and generates resentment on his part. Hence, a question arises as to how to impose discipline without generating resentment. This is possible through what Douglas MacGregor called the red hot stove rules, which draws an analogy between touching a hot stove and undergoing discipline. According to red hot stove rule, disciplinary action should have the following consequences when one touches a hot stove. The consequences are, first is, it burns immediately. If disciplinary action is to be taken, it must occur immediately so the individual will understand the reason for it. With the passage of time, people have tendency to convince themselves and they are not at fault. Second is, provide warning. It is a very important aspect to provide warning that punishment will follow unacceptable behavior. As you move closer to a hot stove, you are warned by its heat that you will be burned if you touch it. So people will be careful regarding violation of rules. It gives consistent punishment. Everyone who touches a red hot stove gets burnt. Disciplinary action should also be consistent in that everyone who performs the same act will be punished accordingly. Burns impersonally. The effect is impersonal. A person is burned not because of who he is, but because he touched the hot stove. Disciplinary action is impersonal. There are no favorites when this approach is followed. The disciplinary procedure should start immediately after an omission is noticed. It should give a clear-cut warning regarding the extent of punishment for an offense. The same punishment should be consistently given for the same type of offense. Irrespective of the status, different punishment should be imposed, that is, it should be impersonal. Reference